My name is Takeyce Walter, and I am a creative, wear many hats. I'm an artist, an art instructor, and a senior media producer. Well, um, I'm 40 years old, just turned 40 this year, and I've been creating art. I think the first piece of art that I have was probably from when I was 2. So I've been making art for a long time. I've always been driven to do that. Professionally, I started painting and selling and sharing my work, I guess since 2004, and teaching. I started teaching probably in 2000. Oh my gosh, maybe 6 or 7 years. So yeah, it's been a while, and I love it. It's, I love sharing it. I especially love teaching, and kind of joining other artists' journey in their finding themselves in art. I would have to say, and this lends to my subject matter, the most favorite thing and the most beautiful thing about being a painter is having an appreciation and being in nature, because my work is informed by nature. I love being outside. I'm often caught with my head in the clouds, literally just like, staring off into space, wondering how to, create a color that I see in the sky or in the shadows of leaves. Um, so I would say that is probably the thing that I love the most, is that to create my art, I do need to experience it, and being in nature is just absolutely fulfilling for me. It calms me. It's when I start creating, I get into almost like a meditative state, and time can go by, and you know it'll seem like 5 minutes. I'll say to my husband, hey, I'm gonna run out to the studio for an hour, and he goes, okay, yep. Because he knows what that means. He's like, I'll see you in 5 hours. I don't believe so. I've studied artists, and when I first started painting and really um, had an interest to learn and grow, I found that the artists that I saw in museums and books, and and even in textbooks, in college, they were all just old white men practically. So women definitely were. I had to really seek out impressionist women that whose work speaks to me, and then Black impressionist women were like non-existent. So a lot of the artists that I found who were people of color or women of color, a lot of them painted a lot of figurative works or abstract, and there there really aren't many that I can even name whom who were available as influences to me. Um, so, a lot of people I've spoken to, other artists of color, and a lot of them admire that I have kind of found something that I love, and I've chosen to just work and master that, rather than painting something else just to kind of fit myself into the mold of, you know, you're a Black woman artist, so let's see you painting like Black portraits, um, or other, more modern and contemporary types of paintings. I think of myself as a creative, right? So my job, um, the job that pay has the steady weekly or biweekly paycheck, it's in a creative field. So but it's on the digital side. So my advice to people who are artists and either feel that it's not scalable for them to pursue doing art solely, is to find a job where you can be creative. I work in video production. I do animation, so I do get to use my artistic sense in my day-to-day work. And also, you need to surround yourself with people, whether it's your family or your employer, that that are supportive of your creative endeavors. Because I've had positions where um, my job, or the culture around that job, was that your sole focus should be your 9 to 5, and anything outside of that was not really encouraged. And those are some of the years that I struggled the most. I was probably the least fulfilled in my work. um, and both, like, so my work, at the day job, and then the work that I was producing, in terms of my artwork. So that's my biggest advice, is just to surround yourself with people who are supportive of you as an artist, because I think artists are born that way. You're an artist first, above and all, above everything else, above all the other titles that we pick up along the way. And finding time to honor that part of yourself is just really important. You'd be happier for it. I mean, I'm like living testament to that.